Hi everyone, and welcome back into a new video. Today I'm shooting from beautiful Greece, and I've prepared you a 25-minute full body yoga flow so we're gonna lengthen and strengthen our entire body. When you're ready, step on your mat and let's begin. Starting by bringing both of your arms over your head, and then exhale, let us go. We're gonna lower down to our mats now, seated on your knees. Slowly start to reach your arms forward, coming into our child's pose. Allow your head to rest on the mat. Let the tension melt away. And then if it feels good, you may interlace your finger behind your back and open up your shoulders towards the sky. Feel your shoulder blades coming together, and if it feels good, bring your palms closer to the mat. Slowly release, bring yourself back into a child pose, and then we're going to transition into all fours. Coming into our cat and cows, inhale, open your chest, look up, and then exhale, belly button into the spine, round yourself. Inhale, buttocks up, look up, and then exhale, round your spine. Last time, inhale, open your chest, and exhale, round your spine. Coming back into neutral position, bring your hips forward, and then we're going to come on our forearms into our Sphinx pose. So you want to make sure that you're actively pressing the mat away, engaging those lower back muscles, and then press yourself back on your knees, tuck your toes, and slowly come into our first downward facing dog. This is our first down dog of the day, so maybe you need to bend your knees and walk your feet, bringing one heel closer to the mat at a time, feeling our hamstring opening up here, and then slowly come into plank position in chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Really nice flow here. Then inhale, lift your right leg to the sky, bend your knees, and we're gonna circle this leg 4 times. So 2, 3, last one, and then straighten your leg. Bring your knee in between your hands, stepping forward into our warrior one. So hips are square facing the front of our mat. Maybe you want to reach your arms over your head. Make sure that your knee is in line with your ankle. Inhale, open yourself up to the sky. Exhale, inhale, and this time transition into warrior 2. So open yourself to the side of your mat. Strong arm parallel to the ground, look forward. Engage through your legs here. Feel this strong warrior position. Make sure to open your knees. Then flip your right palm, coming into reverse warrior. Make sure that you place your left hand below or above your knees, but not directly at it. Then inhale, feel the nice side length here. Smile, and exhale, come back into warrior 2. And we're gonna transition right away back into our warrior 1, facing the front side of your mat. Now put your palms together in Anjali Mudra and bring them to the chest. We're gonna transition into our twisted warrior 1. So elbow above your knees, stay here in the strong position. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist deeper. When you feel ready, put your weight on your front leg and step forward into our twisted chair position. Remember that all of the twisted asanas are amazing for both your digestion organs and your spine. So hold it for another breath. And then slowly untwist the body, rise up, inhale, bring your arms over your head, and exhale, come to forward fold. Bend your knees, grab a hold of your opposite elbows, and step here into place. Feel the nice stretching your hamstring. Now, inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, lower all the way. Maybe your hands are on your calves or maybe your thighs. Now, step back into plank, taking our flow, chaturanga. If you need to go on your knees, feel free to do so. Upward facing dog and then downward facing dog. We're gonna go straight into lifting our left leg this time. Bend your knee and do 4 big circles to the other side of your mat. Only 2 more. You're doing great here. Last one. And then lengthen your foot. Bend your knee, bring your knee into the chest and come into warrior 1. Now I switched my direction just so you guys could see me better. Stay where you're at. Inhale, bring your arms over your head. Make sure that your knee is directly above your knees and that your hips are square. Then inhale, open your chest, lengthen the body, and exhale, come into warrior 2. Open yourself up. Hands are parallel to the ground. Look forward. When you're ready, we're gonna flip our left palm and come into our reverse warrior 2. Make sure not to place your weight on your back knee. Really open up here, find your balance. I know this is hard. Slowly come back into warrior 2. Inhale, reach your arms up and transition back into warrior 1. Bring your palms together in Anjali Mudra, closer to your chest, and then exhale, take a twist. So elbow above your knee, twisted warrior 1. I want to send the intention of letting go of our ego in our practice. If you find those positions to be challenging, this is perfectly fine. Then slowly step forward into our twisted chair. Stay here, remembering that you are strong, that you are valuable. Then slowly untwist your body into chair position, rise up. Inhale, arm comes over your chest, and then exhale, lowering down into our forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine, make sure that your body is straight, and then exhale, step back into plank position. We're gonna take our flow, so chaturanga on your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. This is the moment for you to catch your breath, to release any tension of your body. Inhale, and then exhale, lowering down your knees to the mat. Taking a quick child pose, and then slowly rising up, pressing back into our downward facing dog. We're gonna continue straight away, so inhale, lift your left leg to the sky, and then exhale, bend your knees, coming into our plank series here. So knee to your right elbow, and then to the other elbow. So one elbow, and then crisscross to the other elbow. One more on each side. And then pressing ourselves back into 3-legged dog. Then shift your weight to the side and open up into our side plank. If this is too much to your balance or your wrist, go on your elbows. Stay with me. Inhale, exhale, lift yourself a bit higher. Hold for one last breath, and then exhale, come back into a downward facing dog. Our left leg again, slowly. We're gonna come into our wild thing, so bend your knee and open yourself up into our wild thing. If it feels good, you can look through your hand, open through your chest, and then come back. Take a chaturanga, cobra, Open yourself up. Inhale a lot of air getting into our length, and then exhale, lift your thigh, press back into downward facing dog. We're gonna go right to the other side, so lift your right knee off the mat, bend your leg, and we're gonna come into our quick plank series. So bring your knee into your chest and then take it to one elbow and the other elbow. One elbow, other elbow, squeeze your core here. One last, and press back into downward facing dog. Lift your leg, and we're gonna transition into our side plank here. If this is too much, you can go on your elbows. If not, stay with me in this strong asana. Try to actively press away the mat, and then slowly coming back into downward facing dog. We're gonna prepare to our wild thing, so lift your leg, bend your knee, and step it up into your wild thing. This is an amazing pose to really open up your body. Come back, press yourself into down dog, and then step forward and maybe jump to the front of your mat. Forward fold. You're gonna stay in this position. Make sure that you're not bending through your lower back, so if you need to hold your thighs, make sure you do so. Then inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, bend through your hips. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, step back into plank position. Bend your knees and come to child pose for a second here. Then rise up into all fours. Inhale, look up, buttocks up, and exhale, chin to the chest, belly button into the spine. So a couple of cow and cat here. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round. Coming back into neutral position, lift your upper body into kneeling position, and then place both of your palms over your buttocks. We're gonna take our camel. So inhale, expand through your chest, and start to tail your entire body backward. You can stay here, or if it feels good, try to grab a hold on your ankles. Please don't take the stretch too far. If it doesn't feel good, come back a little bit higher. Remember to keep your ego away from the practice. This is your body, your practice, and you're exactly where you need to be right now. Last inhalation, and then slowly rise up. We're gonna take a child pose to converse our spine. Take a couple of moments of silence in here. Then slowly reconnect with your body, coming up into all fours. Tuck your toes and press yourself back into downward facing dog. Maybe you want to walk the dog here. Inhale and then exhale. We're gonna take our flow, so look forward, coming into plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, knee into the chest, and we're gonna transition into our warrior 3 here. So all of your weight on your right leg. Flex your back foot. Make sure that your hips are square. Look forward and really try to find balance here. Now slowly rise up back into standing, and we're gonna take our tree pose. So bend your hips and place your feet directly in your inner thighs. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. If it feels good, you may interlace your fingers. Try to find balance, engage your core here. Final breath here, inhale, and then exhale. Slowly come back into standing. Inhale, arms over your head, and then exhale, come into our forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, gonna take our vinyasa flow, so step back into plank position. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, reach your left foot up, bend your knee, and exhale, bring your knee into the chest. Bring your weight on your front leg, coming into our warrior 3 on the other side. Make sure that your hips are square and that your chest is facing directly to the mat. It's hard to find balance here, I know. Make sure that you flex your back feet. Hold for another breath and then slowly release yourself. We're gonna take the tree pose. So grab a hold of your feet and place it on your inner thighs. If it feels good, you can reach both of your arms over your head. Remember to look forward here. Engage your core and really try to lengthen your body here in this amazing strong asana. Nice. Coming back into standing. Inhale, both of your arms reach over your head, and then exhale. Release into forward fold. Nice. And now we're gonna bend our knees and come into chair position. And slowly lowering your buttocks all the way to the mat, coming into Tadasana. So flex your feet, inhale, lengthen the spine over your chest, and then release your hand. We're gonna come into forward fold. Try to reach to your feet. Maybe you're just holding your knees or your thighs, or maybe you can go all the way. Make sure not to bend through your spine. We really wanna get our hips here. We wanna lengthen our hamstrings. Remember that we hold most of our emotions in our legs. This is a place for you to let go of any physical or emotional tension. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, slowly letting go of your arms. We're gonna take a twisted sit here. Bend your right leg and place your feet on the outside of your left knee. Try to sit tall here and flex your front knee. Then inhale, reach your left arm over your head and take a twist. Place your elbow on the outside of your right knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, find a deeper twist. Now, if it feels good, you can try to bind your arms here. You really don't have to do it. This is a very advanced variation. If you can, place your hand in your knees and try to grab a hold of it. Enjoy this amazing twist here. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist a little bit further away. And slowly release. Arms over your chest. Bring your hips together. Inhale and exhale. Bend forward into your forward fold. Flex your feet together. We're gonna take it to the other side. So this time bend your left leg and take your feet and put it on the outside of your right leg. Make sure that your feet is flexed, and then inhale with your right arm. Exhale, twist, elbow directly over your left knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist deeper. And if it feels good, you may bind. So maybe when you're ready, bring in your palm in between this nice triangle and try to grab a hold of it. If it is not within your practice, stay in the twist. This is an amazing asana. So if you were in a bind, release your hands, come back into your twist. Then look forward, release your elbow, coming back into Tadasana. Bend your legs, bring your feet to the right side, and then transition into all fours. Come into child pose. have a couple more stretches here and then we're done. When you're ready, come into all fours and slowly walk your hands to the front of your mat, lowering your chest all the way to the ground. Make sure that your buttocks are directly over your knees. This is an amazing heart opening asana. Maybe you need to place a bolster under your chest. This is also an amazing variation for this position. Inhale and exhale. Bring your chest closer into the mat. Maybe you want to bend your elbows to get into the shoulder here. Okay, so bringing your awareness back to your palms and then slowly bring yourself up into all fours. Inhale, lift your right palm, look into it, and then exhale, thread your arms, coming to thread the needle. So really feel the steep shoulder stress. Try to open yourself up to the side, keeping your hips square. Maybe if it feels good, you may try to release your left arm and bring it to the opposite thigh behind your back. If it doesn't feel good, you may skip that variation. Then slowly bring your hands back on the mat. Press yourself up. We're gonna do it on the other side. So inhale, lift your left palm, look into it, and then exhale, thread your palm behind your shoulder, opening to thread the needle. Really try to open your body to the side. Make sure that your hips are squared. And again, if that feels good, you can try to grab a hold of your opposite thigh with your right hand. If you find that this position makes your neck stiff, definitely skip it. Then come back, press yourself up into all fours, find your relaxation here, and then slowly tuck your toes in and press back into downward facing dog. We are almost done. Last flow, so come on your knees, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift your thighs, and then exhale, press back into downward facing dog. This time, step forward and lower your buttocks all the way on the ground. Hug your knees. We're gonna come into happy baby, so grab a hold of the other side of your feet. Maybe you wanna hold onto your calf here, and you can also add a little rock, bringing the knees into the ground. Release the tension from our inner side. This is the last position in your flow. You did an amazing job. Take this moment to thank your body for everything it can do. No matter what asanas you find hard or easy, remember that you're exactly where you need to be. Then hug your knees and slowly place your feet on the ground. Roll yourself up, and we're gonna come into Shavasana, our final pose. So roll yourself vertebrae onto the mat. So hips are a little bit wider than hip shoulder apart. Spread your arms. Inhale, and then exhale, close your eyes. Feel your body supported, held by the ground, held by Mother Earth. Don't be afraid, you're safe. Remember that you are not your thoughts, and you are not your fears. When we realize fear is nothing but a state of mind, we can begin to control it. So now inhale deeply through your nose, and then exhale. Let go of that idea that made you feel small. Let go of any energy that doesn't serve you. Slowly bring your intention into your heart. feel your heart beating in your chest, this vibrant flame of life that lives within you. That's your true core of being. Now gently bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body. Open your eyes. Take a nice inhalation and then slowly roll yourself back vertebrae into seated position. So sit in a cross-legged position or maybe on your knees. I want to finish our class today by taking one last inhalation together with your arms over your head. Put your hands in Anjali Mudra closer to your chest. Namaste. So Namaste in Sanskrit means that the divine in me acknowledge the divine in you. Thank you for flowing with me today. I want to tell you that new vlogs and fitness videos where I can show you a little bit more of my personal life are on the way. I wish you a beautiful rest of your days, and as always, if you like this video, hit the like button, leave a comment with what you thought, and subscribe to the channel. Bye!